Hi, Michael Balesta here. Hope you're having a good day. It's time for Browns recaps as well as the upcoming schedule, thanks to the content from the Browns and NFL apps as well as the league website. The Cleveland Browns began Monday night with the ball going right to left against the San Francisco 49ers. The first play was good as Odell Beckham Jr. On a trick play threw a 20-yard completion to Jarvis Landry following the touchback. The possession was not positive after that. Baker Mayfield could not hit OBJ on the next play. Then a false start penalty made it 2nd and 15. Nick Chubb could not find much room on the next play. Initially, it looked like the drive would be extended as Mayfield went to Ricky Seals-Jones on the far sideline for what was ruled a completion. Unfortunately, in 2019, the force-out rule was not in effect like it was many years ago, so review overturned the original call. It was correctly ruled an incompletion as both feet were not in the field of play. The Browns' special teams was very good on the night. Jamie Gillen got a favorable bounce on his punt to force San Francisco to start at their own 17-yard line. The first sign of trouble occurred on the first play from scrimmage for the 49ers. Running back Matt Breida showcased his speed, scoring easily for 83 yards. Robbie Gould's kick made it 7-0 less than 2 minutes into play. After a touchback, the mountain got steeper. Baker looked for Antonio Callaway, only to have Richard Sherman step in the passing lane and pick the ball off, giving San Francisco the ball in plus territory. Sheldon Richardson held Tevin Coleman to a yard following an incompletion by Jimmy Garoppolo. Terrence Mitchell broke up a pass on third down with Deebo Samuel, the intended target. The Cleveland defense did their job keeping the home team out of field goal range following the game's first turnover. Landry fair caught the ball at the 12-yard line, meaning a long field for the Browns. Cleveland established Chubb on first down for 3. Following an incompletion to Beckham, Quan Alexander and Kawan Williams combined to sack Mayfield for a loss of 9. Once again, Gillen flipped the field as his second punt bounced 68 yards, putting the ball at the San Francisco 26. This time, the 49ers went for an 8-play drive. George Kittle had an 18-yard run on 2nd and 4 from their own 32. Devaroe Lawrence caught Kyle Juszczyk's face mask later after stopping him for no gain, so it was a 15-yard penalty. Marquise Goodwin picked up 15 yards 2 plays later. That set up Breida's second touchdown 3 plays after that, and it was a catch from 9 yards out. Just past the halfway mark of the first quarter, the score was 14-0. Dontrell Hilliard ran the kickoff back shy of the 25. Chubb got the ball 3 of the next 4 snaps, and Odell was the one getting the carry to pick up a first down of those 4 plays. However, DeForest Buckner dislodged the football after taking down Baker Mayfield, and Nick Bosa came up with the football with under 4 minutes left in the opening quarter. The Browns took advantage of an offensive holding penalty on San Francisco's next series. Garoppolo found Ross Dwelly, but Mack Wilson was in position to stop him in his tracks on 2nd and long. The defense got off the field. Gould pushed his field goal wide to the right, keeping it a 2-score game. Cleveland got the ball back with 1:09 to play. This ended up being their most productive possession. After Nick Chubb gained 4 yards, Mayfield found Jarvis Landry for 25 yards, putting the visitors in scoring position. From the 34, Demetrius Harris was tackled immediately for no gain. The ball went back to Chubb. Landry moved the chains after a 12-yard catch on 3rd and 6 to create Cleveland's first red zone opportunity at the 18-yard line. Odell Beckham Jr. picked up 11, setting up a first and goal at the 7. Bosa and Jaquizy Tart made sure that Chubb went nowhere with a 5-yard tackle for loss. Incompletions from Mayfield to Harris and Callaway meant that Austin Seibert trotted out for a 30-yard attempt. With 11:22 left in the second quarter, the Browns were on the scoreboard. The 49ers gained 1 first down, leading 14-3, but Myles Garrett took down Garoppolo on 3rd and 3 at the San Francisco 47, forcing a punt. The Browns started their 6th series at their own 22. Mayfield went to Jarvis for almost 20 yards. 2 plays later, Nick Chubb showed his skills, bursting through for a 37-yard run. The second-year back received a 12-yard pass to make it first and goal at the 9. Antonio Callaway, in his first game back with the team, committed a false start penalty. Beckham got the penalty yardage back after a 7-yard gain to the 7. After Chubb went for a yard, the game really got out of hand. Mayfield threw a good pass to Callaway at the goal line, but the ball was bobbled into the air and into the hands of Quan Williams, which was run back all the way to the Cleveland 49. It was the best chance to score a touchdown all night for the Browns. Kittle got a first down on the ensuing drive. Then San Francisco ran the ball the rest of the way. Tevin Coleman capped it off with a 19-yard touchdown to make it 21-3. Bosa sacked Mayfield on Cleveland's final drive of the first half. Richie James Jr. set the 49ers up with a punt return into Cleveland territory. Fortunately, Gold could not connect from 52 yards in the final seconds. Baker Mayfield threw incomplete under pressure by Bosa in what turned out to be the final play of the first 30 minutes. Intentional grounding meant a 10-second runoff, sending the teams to their locker rooms. San Francisco took the ball in the second half. They kept getting chunk plays from Goodwin of 16 and 17 yards respectively to get the ball past midfield. Coleman pounded the ball for a dozen. Then Kendrick Bourne caught a pass for 14. 2 plays later, Jimmy Garoppolo found George Kittle for a 22-yard touchdown. It was another backbreaker. Cleveland's offense did nothing, which put a tired defense back onto the field. San Francisco chewed up more than half of a quarter. Cleveland did hold them out of the end zone, and Tavarius Thomas was able to block the field goal to restore some pride for the away side. Both teams exchanged punts. Then Nick Bosa sacked the former Oklahoma quarterback, forcing a fumble. Greg Robinson did recover the ball to prevent a turnover, but Mayfield's day would soon be done. San Francisco had to kick the ball back to Cleveland on their next series. Odell Beckham Jr. held the ball like a loaf of bread and fumbled. Raheem Mostert was in position to fall on the ball. Another turnover led to more 49er points, and Robbie Gould connected from 44 with 5:08 left in the game. Garrett Gilbert picked up some experience as he entered the game as the backup quarterback. Gillen had a 71-yard punt after a 3-and-out, and then San Francisco ran out the clock for a 31-3 victory to improve to 4-0, leaders in the NFC West. Cleveland enters Week 5 a game out of first place in the division at 2-3. 4-1 Seattle is fighting with San Francisco for the top spot in the NFC West. So looking at the rest of the games involving the AFC North, as Cleveland will play Seattle Sunday, the Baltimore Ravens host the Cincinnati Bengals at the same time of that Seattle-Cleveland game, and then Pittsburgh will play the Los Angeles Chargers later in the evening at 7:20. That'll be out in California. The Ravens are 3-2. The Steelers sit 1-4, while the Bengals are 0-5. So the North Texas Browns backers will meet at Red Rock Bar and Grill, once again on the southeast corner of Midway and Frankfurt. Be sure to come early to find a table to sit at, and kickoff of Seattle-Cleveland is Sunday at noon Central Time. Game in Ohio for that one. Checking the NBA app and website, the Cleveland Cavaliers won their preseason opener against San Lorenzo de Almagro, a team from Argentina, 120-89, and that was the first preseason game over at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, the new upgrade to that facility. Jordan Clarkson led the Cavs with 17 points. Esteban Batista of San Lorenzo had 20 points. And later this week, the Cavs will be in Little Caesars Arena to play the Detroit Pistons Friday at 6 Central. Sunday, on NBA TV, according to the listings, the Cavs will be at TD Garden for a road game against the Boston Celtics at 2 o'clock. After that, there is one preseason game before the regular season starts on the 22nd, and Cleveland's first game will be a day later. So on the 23rd, it will be the Orlando Magic and the Cleveland Cavaliers tipping off at just after 6 o'clock, a game over at Amway Center. And the first game over at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse is on the 26th. That'll be against the Indiana Pacers, and that is at 7 o'clock. Please check out the Facebook group North Texas Browns Backers page and hit the like button for the latest updates there. And the text of this blog is available at http://www.mjbolesta2, as in the number 2, .wordpress.com. So http://www.mjbolesta2.wordpress.com. I'm on Twitter at mjbolesta2, on Facebook at Michael Bolesta, and on Instagram at MJBallesta2. Archive videos on YouTube can be found by searching Michael Ballesta Roman numeral 2. And if you could, I would love your feedback on the comments section. And if you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you so much. So let's hope that the Cleveland offensive line will play a lot better on Sunday. And hopefully Mayfield won't be running for his life. And hopefully he can find some passes, and the running game will be reestablished with Nick Chubb, and we'll see if the defense can get it back together here. So, tough assignment this week, as they will try to win their first home game of the year, the Cleveland Browns I'm speaking of course. So, thank you so much for watching this, and may you have a blessed day. Take care.